Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to AFTV Studio in Houston, Texas. And we present to you today the Ruth Generation Virtuous Women International. The Virtuous Women International have clocked 24 years. And we're here today to celebrate this special occasion, this anniversary. And I just want to introduce myself. I'm going to be hosting this in this hour. My name is ULOMA CHIAKWELU, and I also have some beautiful women in the studio. These women are members of the Ruth Generation Virtuous Women International Houston branch. I'm actually the president of the Houston branch, and we just wanted to use this opportunity to, come live with everyone and share with Houston, our community, Southwest Houston, share with the world about what we do in Houston, Texas. So I'll start from my far right to introduce everybody. And I have with us in the studio today CYNTHIA ZUNIGA. She has been part of the ministry in Houston. She is a wonderful lady. Can you say hi to everyone, Sister CYNTHIA?
Hello.
And I also have with us here, Caroline Mora. She is our beloved sister from Kenya. She is a wonderful, she has the most beautiful smile, and she's here today as we're celebrating these 24 years. So can you say hi to everybody?
Hello, everyone.
And I also have here with us our fabulous sister Comfort, and she's here celebrating with us the 24 years of Ruth Generation, and I can see she's holding a magazine of our 6th anniversary in Houston, showing a picture of the president of the ministry, who is not here with us. She's in Nigeria for this special occasion. Because everyone that doesn't know about this ministry, I would just like to let you guys know that Ruth Generation of Virtuous Women was started in Nigeria, in Lagos, Nigeria, 24 years ago today, April 24. And she's actually the president and CEO, Mrs. Chinya Azodo, is in Nigeria right now celebrating this wonderful occasion, and that's why she's not with us in the studio. So we just wanted to, show everybody her picture. And on my right is ANTHONIA King. And I want her to say hi to everybody. Let me go back. Sorry. Can you say hi to the audience?
Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you.
All right. And then I want to, can you say hi? I have on my right Sister Antonia King. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. I want her to say hi to our audience, as we get into this program today.
Hello, everybody.
All right. So, again, I want to welcome you, all our beautiful audience out there in the world, to this wonderful occasion. We're going to talk about the transformed woman. That is actually the topic of our discussion. We just wanted to use this avenue to share about how we've been transformed being part of this ministry from, it's like you come out and shine like a butterfly would go through a cocoon and go through, several stages, and you come out and shine brightly. So we're going to go through a couple of questions just to share with everyone about this ministry. So, like I said, our mission, the mission statement for this ministry is long, and I'm going to go through just to give you guys an idea of what we've done in Houston and mostly in Nigeria. The mission is to empower women. There's a saying, when you empower a woman, you empower a nation. And that is our motto. When you empower a woman, think about it. Any woman, no matter how age, is eventually going to grow up to be a member of a community that needs to make a difference, whether they're in their husband's home or single or in leading organizations. So our mission is to empower, enlighten, educate women, motivate them to be who God created them to be, and promote entrepreneurship. We want women to learn how to create wealth even from the comfort of their homes. And sometimes we have women that like to be out of the house and working in the major corporations. But why even doing that, you can still, make a difference as a virtuous woman. Our goal is also to promote skills acquisition in Nigeria. That is a big place where this is happening, because we know that in our country, Nigeria, in most African countries, is third world countries, developing countries, women sometimes do not have opportunity to get education. Some women to get the education, and they have to rely on skills, and sometimes they may not have the resources to get the skills. So as a Ruth generation of virtuous women, we've taken the opportunity and the blessings that God has given us, and in empowering other women, in teaching them skills, and connecting with them on any level. And then another, mission is to kick against evil. We don't like violence, domestic violence at home. So Ruth Generation stands with women that are abused, with children that are going through situations in abusive homes. And we have women that work in several different departments. Like Sister Comfort here works with the government, and she works with CPS. And through her, we learn how to touch lives of those that are going through domestic abuse, domestic violence, and just building a bridge and connecting to promoting family values, equipping women, making sure that we provide assistance, touching lives. Even in Nigeria right now, the new center that we have a maternity where women can go. If women that do not have the means to go and have children can go there to deliver their babies and pay less to nothing. So I just wanted to use this opportunity to share with you guys what our mission statement is. And I would like everybody also to talk about the things that we've done so far. And I want to start with you, our beautiful sister Cynthia here. If you can tell us a little bit, or tell our audience that are listening, what have we, what do you believe that we've achieved so far?
Okay, through Ruth Generation Virtuous Women, every Thursday we meet. And what we have done, we have empowered women to not only pray and believe God for the impossible, and even me personally, our faith have increased. It's a meeting of women coming together and just expressing how they feel and what God has done through them. And through the community, what we have done, we've empowered women through, using the skills that we have and sharing it with other women in the community. For example, sewing skills, and you become a fashion entrepreneur, or through making of hats and jewelry, as well as cooking. So we use, as a virtuous woman, the skills that we have, or any hidden talent that we have, and we can come and express it here in the community.
Okay, well, thank you so much. That's wonderful. And, like she said, just those skills that you have, that you've acquired, or maybe natural skills that you have, we use those skills to try to help others and, support women that do not have any skills, especially, young women that just maybe they're married, they don't have any skills in Nigeria, you can come to the center and be empowered and learn a skill. You can learn how to, sew, like she said, how to bake. You can open your own bakery. You can open your own fashion business, and you can even do it from home. So that's what it's all about. What do you want to add to what she said, Sister Carolyn?
I would like to also add that as Ruth generation, as women, we don't just come together to pray. As my two sisters have said, yes, we do add value to our lives in the sense that majority of us are career women. Some of us are business women, but you not only are looking at your career as your source of income, but you're looking at different ways to generate income, ways that can also be advanced to some of us who have daughters. We can use that to promote those skills in our daughters. Our sister here said sewing. We teach our young girls how to sew from a young age. We teach them how to grow up to be excellent women in society. So it's not just women coming together to pray, but you're looking at a woman as a holistic function, a functioning member in society who not only will impact this generation, but future generations to come.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. And when is the best time to empower a woman if you don't start when they're young? I remember a couple of years back, I think 7 or 8 years ago, the president and CEO, she hosted a summer program for young girls here in Houston. And, in that I don't know, I can't remember how many young girls that
36.
It was 36, thank you. It was 36 young girls that, it was all free. And they came every day and learn how to teach them a skill. And you'd be surprised that sometimes the young girls grow up and they don't even know how to do a simple stitch, like a hem, like so I know there are so many other avenues, but it's just making an impact in your area, in your community, where you find yourself. And in this community, in our Nigerian community, in this area, we just wanted to use this ministry to touch lives. And some of those young girls today, they make clothes for their family members. They who knows? We don't know how we touch lives, but we do when we continue to do what we do as virtuous women. Now, Sister Comfort, I wanted to ask you to maybe just share with our audience, what do you think that as a virtuous woman in Houston, what impact do you think we've made? And you can give us examples if you want. Just what impact have we made?
Thank God. This is, I'm really happy this is happening today. Virtuous Women has been, I'll use myself as an example. I go to church every Sunday for the past God knows how long, but with Virtuous Women, we meet on Thursdays. We call women, we invite women, we call them via texting, via phone call and all that. And we gather every Thursday. It's free. We teach women how to be a woman. They said in the Bible, a good woman makes the home, then a foolish woman tears up her home. So we teach women how not to get engaged in gossiping. He did and she did not do. For me personally, I've grown going to Ruth Generation Virtuous Women Bible study on Thursdays. Even to the extent my husband and my kids will be like on Thursday, Mom, what are you doing at home? It's 7 o'clock. Because usually what I do once I'm coming out from my office, I just drive straight to Bisonnet, to the office where we meet. But any of those days on Thursday that I didn't come straight, I happened to go home, it's like, what are you doing here? So it's been like a household name, Virtuous Women, Ruth Generation. It has been a very good opportunity for me as a person to grow. It has been a very good opportunity for me to tell people about Christ in my office mates. This is a place to be. It's a very encouraging place for women. I really thank God for our president. On one occasion, I've been in Nigeria where she picked me up, and she was able to give some lady that came to her, I don't know for what, and she was able to help her out with money and incentives, and told her to come to the center, and they taught her how to do baking cake. And now that lady is doing really good. So for me personally, this has been a joyous place to belong.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much. And like you said, it's and like just like the topic of our discussion, transformed woman, you know, and transformation is, it could be in just the way you treat others, the way you approach, you know, even in your home, like you said, the changing from. So maybe, you know, I can share my own, I use myself as an example. I have people tell me, especially at work, because we know that sometimes work is where all the stress is. Mm-hmm. You know, when I started coming to Ruth generation, a lot of people at my job noticed the big difference in the way I approach people, my temperament, because you know, sometimes you don't know the way you you react to others unless someone tell you. And you know, somebody actually came to me and said, "There's you know, we've seen a lot of changes in you, and though that change has continued to happen even till now, and it's been, you know, almost 14 years." So it's a transformation when you join Ruth Generation Virtuous Men. And then sometimes, you know, you think about it, what's in the name? Ruth. You know, when we read about Ruth in the Bible, if you guys have time, read about Ruth in the Bible, and you know her story with Naomi, her mother-in-law, mm-hmm. and how wonderful Ruth was to her mother-in-law, and just followed her and served her God. And at the end, you know, her life was transformed, and she received everything that she was hoping for. She lost everything. Her life was restored. You know, she lost her husband, she lost her father-in-law, and she got married to Boaz, who is a wealthy man, and you know, she gained more than she lost just joining and connecting with her mother-in-law. And Ruth is the only woman in the Bible that was called virtuous, and you know, that's how the name came about. And then Proverbs 31 from 10 to 31 shares about the virtues of the life of a virtuous woman. How you know, everything about her is wonderful, and there are not many. The Bible says it's like a rare gem. It's not too many people that are, you know, some women get scared when you tell. I remember a friend of mine actually invited her to Ruth Generation to join, and she asked me about it, and I told her to read Proverbs 31, 10, 31, and after she read it, she called me, she said, I don't think I can do it. You know, so it takes a lot to be that woman that, you know, that will be an entrepreneur. You know, keep your family together. And like she said, you know, Bible says a foolish woman would tear her family apart with her own hands, but a wise one will build it. So women are builders, and what we do in Root Generation is to see how we can build our lives, build families, yes. Build our community. So that is what this ministry is all about. And every time we meet on Thursdays, it's wonderful. And you know, I wanted to add that to that. Okay, so as we keep going, I wanted to also find out, having shared all that we've shared from our sister Antonia, where do you see this ministry going? Because 24 years is a long time, but we want to know, where do you see this ministry going, moving ahead? You know, from what we've done, both in Nigeria and here in America, and then moving forward. Where do you see this ministry going?
Thank you, Virtuous Women.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very, very good question. Where do you see Root Generation going? We are going places.
Yes.
We have already gone global, and we are going to touch, by God's grace, we're going to touch every country. We've been planning, and we are still planning to go to London to open up a center, because we actually have our sisters there in London that started with us. 24 years ago, let me talk about this. My life had a rebirth 24 years ago. If you ask me, what my life was like before the inception of Fruit Generation, I will not really tell you exactly the kind of life I was living. But from the 24th of April, 1998, my life took a 360-degree turnaround. I became, and I am still, an accomplished woman, a fulfilled woman. Why? Because I started following the Bible. What are the qualities of a virtuous woman? That is why the name Virtuous. What are the qualities of a virtuous woman? We started learning that from the 24th of April, 1998. And it left a big impact on me. Root Generation taught me skills. I learned everybody in Houston know me as a big entrepreneur and a virtuous woman, a multi-talented woman, Jean of all trade, master of all. That is what they labeled me, because I am skilled, highly skilled. And all these skills, I acquired it here in Root Generation. So after my transformation, being the international coordinator of Root Generation, I started going places. Let me just have a flashback. I went to Cotonou so many years ago and organized a crusade, a very big crusade. We did a 5-day conference the first time, and honestly, almost the whole of Cotonou people, Port Novo, people from Republic of Benin, they all turned out, all the churches, all the women of God, they came. When we went to Cotonou, there were women didn't have a skill. They were prostituting on the borders, doing all sorts. Some of them got infected just because of chicken, meat pie, and donut that they can produce. So when we got to Cotonou, we found out that there was nothing like skills. They just sell secondhand. So we empowered the whole of Republic of Benin. They all turned out, and we taught them skills, how to be entrepreneurs. Because they were not really educated, so they didn't have skills. So we taught them that. And I moved on to Liberia. But we organized the movement with International Women of Liberia, and we empowered. It was, after the war, we empowered the war-torn country. And the people have skills up till now. Then moving forward, we got to Houston. Thank God for ULOMA CHIAKWELU that insisted that this ministry must come to Houston, because she saw our president, how transformed her life is or was then. Then she said, please bring this ministry here. We need it. We need women to know about Christ. Then in Houston, women were gossiping so much. And Houston had a very bad name. So having very godly women started trending after the inception of Root Generation in Houston. Then moving forward, we are going to London and other places. So it's going to be global. We are going global. We are going to what we have done in Nigeria, in Houston, Liberia, and Republic of Benin. We want to take it all over the world.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Amen.
Thank you. That's wonderful. Everyone, you've heard from each and every one of us, and I also want you to share, for those of our audience that would like to be part of this ministry, to join us, either by phone or telecom. How can they contact us? How can they contact you?
We have the Creativity Center located at number 9819F Bisonnet Street, Houston, Texas. Zip code is 77036. And the phone number you will call is 832-858-5996. so that you will enroll in our empowerment program. And we have this slogan, empower a woman, empower a nation.
All right, thank you so much. We're going to conclude for today, and we'll be coming to you guys. This is the first of many series for the Virtuous Women. We just wanted to use this 24 years to just commemorate and, begin to talk to our community about who we are and what we do. And, I want to thank all of you for listening. We'll be coming to you always in this same AFTV studio. And, just to discuss more interesting topics about the virtuous women and the life of a Christian woman in our community. So until next time, everyone say bye to our audience. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, everyone.